Dan and John have made it through to the final chase. We're playing for £10,000, £5,000 each, of course, and during the break, Dan and John had two sets of questions to choose from for the final. Set A or Set B, and you've selected Set...
B.
Set B it is, thank you, Dan. Two of you are in the final. That means you get a two-step head start on the chaser, and there it is. Let's set a target he cannot catch. Boys, are you ready?
Yeah.
I wish you luck. Your time starts now. What word goes before violet in the term for a shy person?
Dan.
Shrinking.
Correct. How many members made up the 60s band, The Monkees?
John.
4.
Correct. Lübeck is a port city in what country?
Dan.
Romania.
Germany. The three-point seatbelt was invented in what decade?
Dan.
70s.
Wrong person answer. What Disney animation is based on the works of Lewis Carroll?
Dan.
Alice in Wonderland.
Correct. Sydney peppermint is a type of what evergreen tree?
Dan.
Fir.
Eucalyptus. The logo for Unilever resembles what letter of the alphabet?
Dan.
U.
Correct. Timothy West played Bradley Hardacre in what 80s TV comedy?
John.
Brass tacks.
No, just brass. On what sporting target is number 3 between 19 and 17?
Dan.
Dartboard.
Correct. Nevada became the 36th US state during what war?
Dan.
Civil War.
Correct. What Margaret Atwood novel won the 2000 Booker Prize?
John.
Pass.
The Blind Assassin. The flag of Essex features 3 swords on the background of what primary colour?
Dan.
Red.
Correct. Valdez is a port in what American state?
John.
California.
Alaska. The musical term basso profondo comes from what language?
Dan.
Italian.
Correct. 1987, Eve Pollard became editor of what Sunday newspaper?
John.
The Telegraph.
Sunday Mirror. Bubblicious is a brand of what type of confection?
Dan.
Pass.
Bubble gum. What Charles Dickens title character has the initials NN?
John.
Nicholas Nickleby.
Correct. Edward II died at what castle, 1327?
Dan.
Windsor.
Berkeley Castle. Who dances with Fred Astaire in the film Carefree?
John.
Ginger Rogers.
Correct. Maya is a variety of what citrus fruit?
Dan.
Orange.
Lemon. What's the vet in the term Army vet short for?
Dan.
Veteran.
Correct. 2013, Chris Froome won the 100th edition of what race?
Dan.
Tour de France.
Correct. All right, 14. We'll need some pushbacks, lads.
Need to nail the pushbacks. Yeah. Nail the pushbacks.
Yeah. All right, time to bring back the chaser. Even though I've only got 2 players in the final, I think we're a couple light.
Well, it feels light, but I don't think it's as light as you might think, given that was quite a tough set.
Tough set.
And I'll just have to be at my best.
Indeed. And remember, if the chaser gets a question wrong and Dan and John get it right, they push him back 1 step. It is now time for the final chase. Chaser, your time starts now. Astronaut David Scott was the 7th man to walk where?
The moon.
Correct. Athos, Porthos and Aramis are known collectively as who?
The Three Musketeers.
Correct. Grand Prismatic Spring is found in what US national park?
Death Valley.
Stop the clock, that is wrong. Grand Prismatic Spring is found in what US national park?
I was thinking Yellowstone. I think we should go with that.
Is it Yellowstone?
Yellowstone is absolutely right.
Come on.
We push the chaser back. 13 now required to catch the lads. 1 minute and 44 seconds remaining. Your time starts again. Now, diamond is the traditional birthstone of what month?
April.
Correct. What sport is played by Northamptonshire Steelbacks?
Cricket.
Correct. How many people have held the title Duke of Windsor?
1.
Correct. In the Bible, God destroyed what city along with Gomorrah?
Sodom.
Correct. Which US comic book writer was born Stanley Martin Lieber?
Stanley.
Correct. New York's Eugene O'Neill Theatre is off what famous street?
Broadway.
Correct. 1902. Which Norwegian painted The Girls on the Bridge?
Edvard Munch.
Correct. What top-loader hit was a cover of a King Harvest song?
Dancing in the Moonlight.
Correct. What type of fruit is a Sauvignon Gris?
Grape.
Correct. Alistair Cook's Letter from America began in what decade?
1970s.
Stop the clock, that is wrong. Alistair Cook's Letter from America began in what decade?
I think earlier.
I think so.
Should we go for 60s? Yeah.
60s?
Is wrong. 40s.
Oh, way out.
Yeah, way up. 4 to catch and 1 minute 2 remaining. Your time starts again now. What follows base and basket and the names of 2 sports?
Ball.
Correct. Hubert Humphrey was a US Vice President under which president?
Lyndon Johnson.
Correct. The marketing term SRO means standing room what?
Only.
Correct. Stena Line's a ferry company from what Scandinavian country?
Sweden.
Correct.
Did what we could.
There you go.
Gentlemen, what can I say? 2 attempts at pushbacks, 1 executed, caught with 41 seconds remaining. Well beat in the end.
Yeah.
Just not a large enough target. Turning point of the game was when the girls went out, quite honestly, Juliana and
I think
Victoria.
so.
They were good.
2 extra steps, plus extra knowledge. You'll need a full house when they're on this sort of form.
Yep.